We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's in Power Field at Mile High here in Denver. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Denver Broncos. On the Dallas sideline, it is their head coach. His guys stuck in a fierce battle last week in the game that ended up a tie. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Broncos. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from Denver. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. Second season now for Bo Nix.
In last week's game, the opponent just really neutralized him and, frankly, this entire passing game. Nobody was open. When they were, he missed some throws. Offensive line had some protection issues. It just overall was a poor performance. So they understand if they're going to come into today's game and have some success, they've got to find a way to get some explosive production and some efficiency out of this passing game.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try and get there on the ground. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Open man downfield, that's Ingram. And he will score. Evan Ingram, touchdown Denver. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive in the early 6 points.
Makes the score Broncos 7, Cowboys nothing.
Will 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll take it at the 12. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cowboys come out, and they are led out by Dak Prescott, as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, 3-time Pro Bowler, who is now 32 years old.
He spent a lot of time, Mike, over these last couple days speaking to the media, and the thing that jumped out to me was just how confident he was in his team's preparation ahead of today's game. Now, only time will tell or not whether it makes a difference, but if his confidence is any indication of how they're going to perform, this could be a tough team to beat.
That last run got 4, so here comes 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's brought in right side by Pickett. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
1st down, Cowboys.
On the ground, this is Williams. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Broncos offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So, double up here as they begin this drive first and 10. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 2.
Second down at the 36-yard line.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Third down, 3 to go. They send Sutton in motion. Open man, right side. He's got it. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
That's good for Broncos. First down.
Here's Dobbins. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Mozzie Smith, the former first-round pick, makes the play. Second down. Nix. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 8 yards to go.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. Picked off by the rookie, Savon Revel. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive, and then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
A give, and here comes Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was taken down.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On play action, here's Dak. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. On the give, it's Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
We are through 1. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got it second down and 11. Dak to throw. To the goal line and in. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown, Dallas.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
We're all time, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Broncos offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Broncos 1st down.
Now it's Dobbins. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
A run with Dobbins. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And he will have a Broncos 1st down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
A 5-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down.
Again, it's Harvey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The tackle by Kenneth Murray. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Micah Parsons into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. On 4th down, out is the rookie 6th-round pick, Jeremy Crawshaw, to kick it away. Devontae Turpin to return for the Cowboys. The Cowboys offense and Dak Prescott set to take over again. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
Brings up 2nd down.
On the play fake. Yeah. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Throwing is Prescott. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. A gain there of 15. 1st down, Cowboys. On the ground, this is Miles Sanders. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The play action. It's Prescott. The Broncos have it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought. Knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
The Broncos offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start in outstanding field position, looking for a way to break our tie. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. He takes off. And Nix with the wise move there at the end, sliding to a stop. But he's got the 1st down.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down.
He'll look to throw. That is caught by the tight end, Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled the season output. He now has 4. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is fielded inside. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. They'll go with the counter on first down. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Hicks going to keep it on the zone read. Upward-looking tackle there. Upended at the line of scrimmage. No gain. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Mozzie Smith. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
Anytime you bring pressure like that, Mike, you're counting on getting to the quarterback before you get beat downfield. The vulnerability of that play call is in your pass coverage, but when you can get home and get to the quarterback that fast, the offense never has a chance to stress your coverage.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your planting, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
The Cowboys offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We are into week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our trip through the NFL starts now at...
Scott thanks the rain. Might not be as heavy as it was earlier, but still coming down as we get set for this second half. Devontae Turpin on the return. Ooh! And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. There's C.D. Lamb heading back out there with the rest of his Cowboys teammates. He's right there in contention for the most receiving yards by a wideout this year. Currently ranked 2nd in the NFL. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. Play action now. Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Prescott now. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. Now a fair catch is taken here, just short of the 45-yard line.
At their own 44-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nicholas Morris. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Straight ahead goes Harvey. And he is upended. Boy, awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12. At the Cowboys.
Well, play here for Harvey. And they'll stop him. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 13.
Back to throw is Nix. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
On the return, here's Turpin. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to get back to work. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Play fake. Prescott. Left side, caught by Lamb. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier. And that catch gets him a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
And the Cowboy 1st down.
Now, faking the give. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Second and 10. Prescott. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
1st down, Dallas.
1st carry now for Jaden Blue. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. From the 33, here's 2nd and 8. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open, left side is Schoonmaker. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Cowboys. Now Prescott. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
He was brought down by Brandon Jones. A gain of 5.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. Back to throw is Prescott. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown. So they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. He's got his big tight end, Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Now Aubrey for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Cowboys are back within 6. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. On the return, here's Mims. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Broncos offense ready to get back at it. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's caught by Harvey. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That one caught Devon Valen. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
An 8-yard gain.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. For Harvey. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
That's good for the Denver Broncos.
A run once more. That's Harvey. Has some room inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. For Harvey, 25 total touchdowns his senior season at UCF. This is 1st in the NFL. And he will get into the end zone and bump the lead up by 2 more. This taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Quick throw on target to Pickens. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
A gain of 15. And the Cowboy first down.
First down, Prescott. This pass right side, caught by Lance. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Gain of 15. First down, Cowboys.
Prescott again. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? Downfield, got him, and he's got it. So time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, though.
First down, Dallas.
They'll throw again. Dak. And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos will take over here just shy of the 30. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. There's a short one taken by Ingram.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He's going to be out of bounds, but it's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Denver Broncos.
Play action now. It's Nix. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
On the give, it's Harvey. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL.